What is going on, guys? Welcome back and welcome to Malta. This is our very first day in Malta, and when we got in last night from the plane and stuff and we took our cab to the apartment, we actually took a shower and we went grocery shopping a little bit just to get ourselves some dinner and breakfast, and now we're actually gonna go grocery shopping for real this time to have groceries for the whole week. So the grocery prices and prices in general in Malta are kind of similar to what we have in Canada, and as you know, we are budget, so we're trying to grocery shop and not go out too much, because we did walk around a little bit last night and it is quite costly if we're gonna eat out every single meal. So we're trying to grocery shop and buy groceries, and we are at the grocery store right now, and let's see what they got. So we just got into the store, and as you can see, it's just like any store, I guess. We're gonna check out some of the items that they might have that are different from what we're used to in Canada, and we'll show you guys. We're just picking up random groceries right now, vegetables, produce, and we'll go and check out everything.
The first interesting thing we found is their pickles are bagged. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
This one is $3.10. The other really interesting thing is they also have a lot of bagged condiments and pickled things, like these olives and the bagged regular pickles.
Yeah, I do find that kind of weird, because once you open the bag, it's like
not resealable.
It's not resealable, and you put it in the fridge, and I feel like it just has such a big chance of tipping over. But that's just me. I might be doing it wrong too, who knows. Alternatively, you can just get the glass jars.
The grocery stores here are pretty small compared to what we have in Canada. They're little boutique grocery stores versus giant supermarkets. So you can find everything that you need, but it's much more smaller portions and less variety, but they really do have everything you need.
And to follow up on what Zay was saying about the grocery stores, basically there's a lot of them around. So yes, they are smaller and everything, but there's literally like 2 per block or more of like these small grocery stores, and there's even smaller convenience ones out there.
So we're walking to the coastline right now. Our Airbnb is literally 4 minutes away from it. We just turned the corner and you can see the water already.
So day one, we're not going to be doing too much right now. We're basically just going to walk around and explore the surrounding area. We're going to walk up and down the coastline, and there is a nice beautiful trail that we looked at on Google Maps, and we're going to check that out. But we're basically just going to be walking around this area over here where we're staying. So
you might be wondering why we're wearing sweaters and jackets. It's because Malta is actually a very warm country. A lot of tourists come here for vacation in the winter months, but one of the coldest months is actually January, and the coldest it really gets is only 12 degrees Celsius. Today it's about 16, so it's nice to walk around, but it's not nice enough to like have short sleeves on or to go swimming, obviously. Attila didn't bring any warm clothes. His mom begged him to bring a jacket, he didn't. So it's because we plan to be in Asia the first 6 months, and it's like 30 degrees Celsius there right now. So that's why, but we're working with what we got, and it's amazing.
we just tried to go to McDonald's to grab a coffee, and unfortunately they didn't let us in because they couldn't scan our QR codes, and there was literally 3 or 4 more people trying to get in, and they couldn't get in either.
Their vaccine certificate QR code.
Yeah, the vaccine passport or whatever. And it's pretty interesting because in Canada it's not quite as strict. You can walk in and out of places and they don't scan your QR code everywhere, but here they're more strict in that sense. In Malta there are tons of churches all around, like super old nice churches, just like this one behind me, but there's some even more incredible ones we're going to be showing you guys. And even our cab driver, the one that took us from the airport to our Airbnb, told us about a whole bunch, so we're going to show you guys a lot of them, and they're really beautiful.
The country of Malta is located in the Mediterranean Sea, and you can just tell how nice and clean the water is by looking at it. It's absolutely like a beautiful blue color. You can see straight to the bottom, all the rocks. We've seen a bunch of jellyfish, and we haven't seen any other fish yet, but I'm sure we will.
Unfortunately, it is too cold to go in the water though, We wish we could have gone snorkeling or swimming or anything, but it is too cold right now to go in the water for sure, so we'll just enjoy the beautiful views, I guess.
The streets here are so narrow, I wouldn't even dare to try to drive on them. The sidewalks are even more narrow. We can't walk next to each other. We have to try to walk like behind one another. But it's very interesting to see, to even see like the way that everything is built, and it's still so historic.
So we just stopped at a little shop here just to get some coffees and stuff, and it's late in the afternoon and I haven't had my morning coffee today, so you know I'm cranky. I drink a lot of coffee every day in Canada, but this is my first one of today. And the prices for the coffees and stuff, like I was saying before, everything's basically the same as in Canada. So it's like $2 Canadian, plus or minus. Along with the coffees, we also got this little sandwich, and altogether 2 coffees with the sandwich cost us €5.30. Okay guys, so we did make it to the trail. As you can see, it's right behind us, the start of the trail. But the sun is already going down because we slept in a little bit today because obviously we had to, because we've been traveling and not sleeping for many days. So by the time we got to this trail, it is kind of dark, or it's getting dark. So we'll try and explore as much as possible, but we'll continue tomorrow.
We sound out of breath because this place is very, very, very hilly. So every other road that you turn down or go up, if you can see right there, is a gigantic workout.
It might not look like it on camera, but yeah, it's hilly and it's very steep roads to go up and down, but the views are absolutely beautiful, as you can see.
Make sure there's no wild animals in here. Woo! Okay, I'm short enough to stand up in here.
So we're just about to enter this cave. It's called Cave of the Galley, and it's pretty much at the start of the thing. It's super dark. Well, I guess you guys can't tell because this camera is making it seem light. No, it seems like daytime on the camera.
Oh.
But pretty cool little cave. Zay was making sure there's no animals in here earlier just by shouting. I was like, no.
You don't want something to run out at you while you're in here. Oh my god.
All right, let's go. Let's keep exploring.
Malta has always been known for its first-class honey, apparently, based on the sign that we're reading explaining all of this. These caves were built facing south for the warmth and sun for the maximum production of honey by the beekeepers. And also these caves date back to Punic Roman times.
So there's another cave right there behind me, and we've seen 3 really cool things already on this trail, and it's literally the beginning of the trail. But unfortunately, I just don't think we'll be able to continue because, well, we'll continue for a little bit longer, but not too much, because it is getting dark and it's about a 30 to 40 minute walk back, and it does get quite chilly when it gets dark, so we're gonna have to call it soon and start walking back to our Airbnb.
So from what we're reading on the sign, it says that these caves were used for burials in 1000 AD. That is ancient.
That is ancient, and that's pretty cool. Very interesting. And the views are incredible as always. Another really interesting thing as well is all these cactuses, or cacti as they would say, I guess. And there are tons everywhere. Along the roads, well, basically anywhere. A lot of interesting ones.
We chose to do this hike because it's absolutely breathtaking just to look at the view. But everything aside from the view, it has Millennia-Old temples, prehistoric standing stones, and Roman walls. is absolutely gorgeous, and we just wanted to take in the history while we're here. What's up, guys? Welcome to our crib for the next 5 nights in Malta. This place is huge. There's a shared dining room, living room, and kitchen. There's 3 bedrooms in this house. As of right now, we have met one other person who's staying in one of the bedrooms, and we have our own bedroom. And the best part about this is we have our own private bathroom in the bedroom. So that was like A+. When you come to the kitchen, you can see that there's stone built into the wall. We don't know if this was part of the original structure that was left or if they added it as decor, but when you walk into this place, you really see like the Maltese vibe. And I'll explain that later when we see some more things. But the kitchen has all the basics. A little bit of the stuff is outdated, but we got this place for $21 a night. The whole house with a private bathroom, which is like crazy to me. $21, that's like nothing. We are cooking some chicken wings right now because we haven't eaten dinner yet. You can see this microwave is from what it looks like.
The 80s.
The 80s. The fridge is super cute. It's small enough for like 3 people that are staying here to fit their stuff. We did go and buy a little bit of groceries so that we have breakfast tomorrow too, because we are a budget travel channel. We're not gonna be eating out every single night. We'll break down how much we spent on this trip when we leave. Come this way. You can see that the owner of the place has put up some artwork on the wall, which I think is so cute. All of these curtains are so old-fashioned, and the colors and everything, when you're driving through the city, this house matches exactly what the city looks like. And we'll show you guys that when we go exploring tomorrow.